Planning a move from Carlsbad to Clovis, at first glance it might look like a straightforward relocation, but when it comes to cost, there are a few details that really matter. In this video, I'll break down what you'll actually pay, what influences the price, and what most people overlook when budgeting for this move. Let's start with the real numbers. For most moves from Carlsbad to Clovis, the typical cost ranges from about $900 to $600 for standard local-style transport and labor services. If you're doing a larger household move or adding services like packing or storage, the total can climb to around $2,000 to $4,000 depending on complexity and volume. So even though it's an in-state move, pricing still varies quite a bit based on how much help you actually need. So what actually changes the final price? First, home size and inventory. A small apartment move is fast, while a full household requires more crew time and larger trucks. Second, labor hours and structure of the move. Most movers charge based on time and crew size, so efficiency matters a lot. Third, distance and logistics. Even though Carlsbad to Clovis is an intrastate route, fuel, driving time, and route availability still factor in. And finally, additional services like packing, furniture breakdown, or storage can significantly increase the total. At the end of the day, it's really a combination of time, labor, and service level. The good news is this isn't a long or complicated timeline. Most Carlsbad to Clovis moves are completed in about one day, especially when the move is well organized and direct. If the move is larger or includes extra services, it may stretch slightly longer. But generally, you're not dealing with multi-day logistics. Now, this is where people often get surprised. Even with a quote, there can be extra charges for things like packing materials and moving supplies, heavy or oversized furniture, long carry distances from truck to door, storage if your move-in timing shifts. These aren't always obvious at first, but they can add up quickly if you're not prepared. That's why it's always smart to ask for a full breakdown, not just the base rate. If you want to keep your moving cost reasonable, a few simple decisions go a long way. Start by reducing what you're bringing. Less volume means less time on the clock. If possible, handle your own packing ahead of time so movers can focus on transport. And try to schedule outside peak demand periods, since weekends and end-of-month dates tend to be more expensive. None of these change your move, they just make it more efficient and cost-effective. At the end of the day, moving from Carlsbad to Clovis doesn't have to feel uncertain. Once you understand the pricing structure, it becomes much easier to plan, budget, and choose the right service for your situation. Take your time, compare options, and go with what fits your move, not just the lowest number you see.